So another year, another opening day, another Creators Cup. This is the screen we'll start out on all the time, and then we will go into some storylines and then the game of the week. What we're going to do is we're going to start with opening day, and then we're going to go with the game of the week. That way it is we can get through 162 games, and then in the last 15 games we will have our pennant races daily. So here we go. We're going to take a look. The biggest thing is the standings. These are who got what team and where they are. I know there were some other areas that people wanted. They wanted other teams. We'll get to that. But I had to make tiebreakers. I tried to give a team that that was closest to the one that you wanted if you didn't get it. So if you didn't get the 71 Pirates, like Mike in the truck, I gave him the 72, which were actually better, had the same people, still had Clemente on it. But they lost to the Reds when they should have beat them in 5 games, but they blew it at the end. So, all right. You're going to see in the Wartburg division, we sent out yesterday the predicted teams and the finishes. We'll go there. Really quickly, the preseason predictions. You can see the 82 Rangers are the one without a year. I got to put that in. But the 011 Rangers and the 08 Tigers look good. That's good for Ty Cobb. Ty Cobb never won a World Series, and if he wins a Creators Cup now, that would be very big. Even bigger than a World Series, because you're beating other great teams. The 0-2 Pirates look really good. Really, really good. And the Brooklyn Dodgers in 1949 and the Beatles eternally. Preseason predictions. The Phillies in 1980 and the 71 Orioles look very good. That's Ken Castro's preseason predictions. The Philadelphia Athletics. It might be pitching. That's the big thing. The San Francisco Giants of 1993 and a big clue. He has that's good in the 94 Expos. Strong pitching rotation. But again, these are predicted, and last year a lot of them were all off. The Aaron Reed division, Cincinnati and Brooklyn looking very good. And then the Orioles is 70. You remember in the Champions League, when we had the Champions League, the Orioles were the miracle team, but they want to get back to the playoffs. They do, but they got the 47 Dodgers and the 1990 Reds. World's worst gamer, they have the 1931 and the 1927 Yankees. Yankee heavy, Yankee. And then Toronto, Washington, and the 93 Blue Jays afterwards. Brainiac Baseball, you have the Tigers. They have 78 and 84. And then the 0-1 Oakland A's, last year's world champion. They're tied, predicted to tie for a playoff spot. Remember, the top 2 go in every division. You reseed the division winners, then you reseed the runners-up. So if you win your division, you're going to have a home game. You're going to have a home series. The Brewers, the 82 Brewers looking good. Then we reseed every time, so that's a thing. The Milwaukee Brewers, 90 and 72. They are predicted to win their division by 1 game. That's going to be very interesting. Cyro 329, you have the 66 Orioles. And the 1960 Yankees, remember last year, the Angels and the 63 Dodgers in the first Creators Cup had the best record in the entire league. The Ron Juckett League, yes, is strong 6. And the Nationals look to, and the Dodgers of 81 Preseason, they look good. They look good. They have a lot of strong things. The 1980 Royals looking pretty off in that division. Remember, it was the 04 Boston Red Sox that went to the finals, had MVPs in 4 of the 5 games, lost, and had one of their players win the MVP of the series. They had strong individual performances, but they couldn't do it as a team. Mike in the truck, the 98 Yankees look so good, and same with the 88 Dodgers. Those Reds teams, those big red machine, you never know. Last year they were predicted really well. They didn't go. The Pirates, that's a competitive league when you look at the predictions. Besides the very beginning, the Royals, 81-81, Arizona, 80-82. Houston, 101-61. That's their predicted record for the Mark Bozeman division. The Astros, and then the Astros again, the 0-1 Giants, the 79 Pirates. For first, predicted-wise, it looks like that's going to be a blowout. That's why you bring 2. My league is all very close between first and 6th. The prediction is 7 games, which is really 3 or 4. The underdogs, these are the worst baseball teams in history that I put in. I'm going to put the underdogs division in every Creators Cup. See if anybody can win, because you're guaranteed 2 playoff spots. So can anybody ever win a playoff series? The Mets in the underdog division are predicted to be first. Everybody else with 100 losses. The 16 Athletics and 52 Pirates were bad, and the Browns were bad. But, you know, the first 2 seem to be a lot better than the last 4, but you never know. And you look at the end, this is MV standings. The Mets are 88-74, and either the top 2 are Mets. And then you have the 41 Dodgers going around. Those are the top hitters and the top pitchers, as you see in the thing. Now, there are a lot of potential for 20-game winners. Why? Because I want to show you that we're in 19. I averaged all the years as numbers, and I got it to be 1970. 1970, around there was the average. So that's the year that statistically we're going to run this, but there are 4-man rotations. So when you take a look at a team, like you take a look at the Arizona Diamondbacks, this is a tough team because you have 4-man rotation, and you have Randy Johnson, Kurt Schilling, Miguel Bautista, and Nick Bierbrot. But you don't have that 5th pitcher coming up 30 times in a year. You got Randy Johnson a lot more, so Randy will be there. They play the 71 Pirates today, which is very, very big. When you take a look at the games today, we play really all-night games. So the Expos and the 89As. The 89As had a very disappointing first Creators Cup, and they wanted to bring it here. The Tigers against the Giants, the Royals against the Athletics, the Rangers and the Redlegs. Remember 1956 Cincinnati, they changed their name from the Reds to the Redlegs for 4 years because of the Red Scare. The 0-1 Giants and the 13 Tigers, the 86 Angels and the 49 Dodgers will play there, and then the 47 Dodgers and the 88 Mets. The 75 Reds and the 31 Yankees. You take a look, the 29 A's. They're kind of solid, the 29. I mean, this is opening day. You have 162 games, so it's going to be freaking crazy. So it'll be really fun. The Dodgers and the Red Sox, the White Sox and the Dodgers, the Phillies and the Red Sox there. The Angels and the Nationals, the Pirates and the Expos there. You know, you have the Pirates and the Astros. There are 45 games every day. There are 90 teams that we have. So there are going to be teams that we modded and we showed that you'll never see. We're going to have a long pregame and a long postgame, and games will be pitch by pitch. Here is the game, Oakland and the New York Yankees. Oakland and the Yankees are a 10:05 game, but they're in New York. Also, the Mets and the Yankees. What a rivalry, 86 Mets and 98 Yankees. If I weren't doing the defending champions opening game, which is what you always do the defending champions, I would go to that because that's going to be a heck of a game. That's going to be a strong series. Arizona and the Pirates, that's going to be a strong one, especially with the pitching, Randy Johnson, Doc Ellis. I mean, you got the four, the Cleveland Indians and the Mariners. Those are two teams. Those are two teams that could shock people. I don't know if they'd go all the way and win it out of 90 people, but the New York Yankees, I have no idea why the 1961 Yankees. Do I got to take a look? 61 Yankees. There we go. That's all good. There it is. I got to mod all these by hand, so we're through most of them. I did them all by Michael Silva's mods, and what an unbelievably great job he does. Oh my God, is that great. But then he came out with a new one without the Silva on the back, so I could put the fonts in them, so I'm redoing them all. But then you have the Angels, who were number one. They have a good series against the Nationals. The Pirates and the Expos, the 72 Pirates against the 42 Dodgers. That'll be good. 79 Pirates against 17 Astros. The 92 Pirates against the 07 Rockies. The 35 Braves against the 50 Phillies. I mean, we have some of the ugly teams. The 66 Orioles, they want to make the playoffs this year. Last year they didn't. They had the third best record in the entire Creators Cup, but they were in that division. Cleveland and the Tigers here. Pittsburgh and the Giants looking good. The Royals should take care of the Phillies. There's where we were. The Texas 82 Rangers, they're the one without. We have some old teams like 1908. We'll get into all the years. Don't worry about that. The Seattle Pilots in 1969 are good. The Chicago White Sox of 1993, they're going to be solid. They're going to be against the Dodgers, and Houston Astros against the LA Dodgers there. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to Oakland and New York. And we're going to go there, and it'll be pretty solid. So we're going to start here, Oakland and New York. I remember thinking about, I wanted to talk about something, but when you take a look at this game, it's a lot of, you have the defending champions, Johnny Damon, Mikhail Tejada, Jason Giambi, Eric Chavez, Ramon Hernandez, Terrence Long, Jose Ortiz, Frank Menachino, Eric Burns. What a game. And Mark Mulder will start out as pitching. They weren't even in the playoffs 2.5, 2/3 into the season. They weren't even in the playoffs, and they got hot at the right time. With the Yankees, you got Richardson, Bill Skowron, Roger Maris, Mickey Mantle, Yogi Berra, Gil McDougald, Tony Kubek, hopefully he doesn't get hit in the throat, Hector Lopez, and Elmer Vallo. Bill Stafford will be pitching for the New York Yankees. We'll go all around and all that, but it's going to be a very cold day. Only 17,000 here in Yankee Stadium to see this. And we're going to be about ready to go for opening day in Creators Cup number 2. So here we go, opening day, Creators Cup number 2. And we're going to make sure. So here we go. On your bottom left is going to be the out-of-town scoreboard. On your top of your screen, top left, are the lineups. The ones highlighted in yellow are the ones playing. On the right, we have expanded standings and stats for everybody. That'll go away when they throw pitches. And then on the screen, you get what you get. On the very bottom behind the catcher is the pitches and the sequences and all that stuff, so you can see it there. But here we go, Creators Cup number 2, the television version. We're ready to go, and we're going to be looking at Yankee Stadium and a panoramic of the stadiums. When we start, of course, the camera needs to be helped a little bit, and we're underway. The season, that's going to be a strike right there. It'll be 0-1. This is Johnny Damon, his first at-bat of the season. And that's going to be to the outside. It's going to be 1-1. When we go to the options, we're going to go to game options. We're going to go to movement delay, 1/10 of a second. We're going to have this a little bit. The reason is I don't want it going zooming like that. A lot of different games, opening games. Look at the Braves down only 1-0 here. But Damon's going to be outside. It's going to go right to Kubek. They'll throw to first. They get a 1 out. Yankee Stadium looks a little bit fuller than just 17,000 people. And Miguel Tejada will come up. Bill Stafford is pitching. Of course, this is new for everybody. So Stafford now. That'll be a swing and a miss by Tejada, 0-1. Tejada at the very beginning. Bill Stafford. His goal, I mean, they are swinging there. It's going to be a strike there, 0-2. They get first strike pitches, and that's very big. Tejada, that's going to be, did he go? No, it's going to be ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Did he go? No, he didn't. And there we go, 1-2. That'll be on the ground to third. They pick it up, they throw to first, they get him 2 outs. So McDougald throws to Skowron, and that's going to be 2 outs. Here's Jason Giambi at first. His first time up. And here's Stafford pitching a good game so far. That's going to be a strike. 0-1 with 2 outs. And here's the pitch. That's going to be 1 ball, 1 strike. So 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. And the pitch here, it's going to be down low, 2-1. So down low, good umpiring so far as Jason Giambi comes up. Remember last year he was down a little bit. That'll be fouled off, 2-2. The first Creators Cup, he was down a little bit. They had a little bit of stuff. That's going to be inside, can't hit it. It's going to be a full count. Full count for Jason Giambi. First inning, and that's going to be high into right field. And it'll be foul. Barely. And every bulb on that scoreboard's lit for Giambi. The pitch. That's going to be fouled off again. He is keeping into this. So we have a few games going on. Remember, every 2 innings we stop, look at the scores. That'll be fouled again. He is holding on. Billy Stafford. The pitch, and that's going to be a high pop fly center field. And underneath, they're going to make the catch. At the end of the top of the first inning, the Oakland A's, the defending champions. Nobody on. We go to the bottom of the first. Bottom of the first inning, Richardson, Skowron, and Maris. As with the New York Yankees will start off. Here's Bobby Richardson. First at bat of the season. Pitching is Mark Mulder. And Mark Mulder, a world champ, a Creators Cup champion last year. You never know. That's the one thing about the Creators Cup is you always got to get in the playoffs. And that's going to be a ball away. So 1-0. Mulder is now pitching. It's going to be there 2-0 to Bobby Richardson. Very beginning of the year here for both a little looper, and it fouled it, I think, off his leg. So it hit him. So it'll be 2-1. The 2-1. A swing and a miss here. It's going to be 2-2. Bobby Richardson is up. Richardson, Skowron, and Maris. It's a very balanced lineup. And that's going to be struck and out. He swung and he missed. So that's going to be 1 out. Mulder looking good early on. And now here is Bill Skowron. Skowron again for Mulder. That's going to be on the ground. Short to first. And that's going to be 2 outs. Miguel Tejada, very good there. And here's Roger. Roger Maris at right field. Mark Mulder already. They're feeling a groove on early. It's going to be low ball 1. You got to be careful, but you don't want to walk people. It's really an art. 1-0 to Maris. And that's going to be fouled off. Remember in 1961, he had 61 home runs. I think Mantle had like 57. That's going to be high pop fly to left field. This one is back. It's opening day, but it'll be caught, and that's it. At the end of 1, the score, the A's nothing, the Yankees nothing. What a day, what a day, what a day. As we begin the second inning, the Oakland A's, you can see the other games in the lower left-hand corner. Look at the Cincinnati Redlegs and the Detroit Tigers blowing out right now. Here is Chavez, Hernandez, and Long, both opening seasons. Bill Stafford, 16 pitches in that first inning. And that's going to be, again, a little bit fouled off. Sometimes it hits his foot. It'll be 0-1. Beautiful Yankee Stadium. And that's going to be, yeah, they say he went. So Chavez, the third baseman. That's going to be low. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That one was in the dirt. Bill Stafford, looking good so far. That's going to be the opposite field. Foul. Oh, right off the stands. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. The pitch. And that's going to be ball 2. The A's and the Yankees. Eric Chavez is up. Struck him out, and Stafford, a great pitch here. The defending champions have 1 out on them. And here is Ramon Hernandez, the catcher now. He'll be batting 5th, and that'll be low ball 1. So right now it is the defending champion. Somebody trying to get on. This is to right field, and foul, barely. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Here's Bill Stafford again, a 1-1. Inside ball 2, 2-1 with an out. Ramon Hernandez and Long and Ortiz. Remember Oakland last year? That'll be a shot at the first base hit of the year. So the first base hit, it'll be a single for Ramon Hernandez. First base hit televised. Of course, we have other teams and other stuff. I was thinking about making this the very first game, but nah, keep it normal. Long then Ortiz, 1 out, 1 on, top of the second inning. Stafford, it'll be low ball 1. So you got Long and Ortiz here in the second inning. Oakland, that'll be a strike there. Oakland last year, remember, they got hot, and they are a solid team, but they take a while. That's going to be strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes with 1 out. That's going to be opposite field underneath, and it'll drop for a base hit. So there'll be 2 on. That'll be a single. 2 on with 1 out. Stafford's got to worry a little bit. Top of the second inning with an out. And that's going to be a strike to Ortiz. Jose Ortiz, the DH. Big part of this game. And that's going to be a ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Did he go? No, he didn't. 2-1 with 1 out here in the top of the second inning. On the ground, could be 2. Around the horn, yes it is! And they get out of the inning. No, it's 2 outs. No, it is out of the inning. I was wondering why they didn't leave the field. We go to the bottom of the second. What a clutch play if you're a Yankee fan. 0-0. Bottom of the second inning, Mark Mulder against Mickey Mantle. Mantle, Berra, and McDougald. And here is Berra. That's going to be a ball outside. Here's Mickey Mantle, number 7. The center fielder. That's going to be a little looper. They throw to first. They get him. You know, you do that early on. You miss. That'll be 1 out. Here's Yogi Berra. Berra, the catcher. We've seen a lot of him today. That's going to be inside ball 1. 1-0 with 1 out to Yogi Berra. Mark Mulder pitching very well so far. And it's going to be 1-1. Well, a lot of starters will go the distance. And it'll be 2-1. We play by 1970 rules, which helps your pitching stabs. In teams with stabs, you're going to see it differently. 2 balls, 2 strikes with an out. The pitch, and it's going to be low, 3-2 with it out. No Yankees have got on. And Yogi might be the first. That's going to be to right field. And a base hit. Yogi does get on, and he's going to have a single. Yogi Berra gets the first, bottom of the second inning. 1 out. Here's Gil McDougald. And Gil's going to take that a strike from Mulder. So you're always really good until you give up your first hit. Then you got to see how you do it. It's 1-1 with 1 out. Bottom of the second inning. That's going to be a shot. Is it going to be fair? No, it's going to be foul. 1-2 with 1 out. Bottom of the second. And fouls that one off. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. 1-2 with 1 out. Bottom of the second. They're going to go to right field. And it'll be caught, 2 outs. 2 outs, bottom of the second inning. And here's Tony Kubek, the shortstop. And Mulder looking good. That's going to be outside ball 1. This team has a strong pitching staff, the Oakland A's. And whenever they have a strong pitching staff, you got to look towards the future on this team. And there's going to be a strike, 1-1. I think they have a better shot this year to do really well because they don't have that 5th pitcher. Last year, that was really hurting them. Oh, that's a base hit. Is Berra going to come around? Let's see. Berra around third. He goes to third. Berra, is he coming home? Yes, he is. It's 1-0. 1-0 New York in the bottom of the second. Oh, yeah, the zoom there. It's 1-0. And the New York Yankees lead. Oh, you better leave that Mulder a little bit to right field. And that'll be it at the end of 2 innings. How about this? The Yankees have a 1-0 lead. We go to the third. Well, there we go, the out-of-town scoreboard. Wow, the 29 A's looking good. The 82 Brewers, how about that early on? 66 Dodgers trying to get an opening day win. The Phillies of 1942, they're down. Oh, look at this 1917 White Sox, which are very good. The Expos in 1981, 7th inning there. 72 Pirates now down 2-1. 79 Pirates, how about this, against 17 Astros? It's early on, but, you know, the 62 Mets, while the 87 Blue Jays winning there. We take a look at the Pirates 3-3 against the Colorado Rockies of 2007, the World Series team. The 60 Pirates against the Giants. I call it an interdimensional matchup. You take a look here, the 90 Reds going. Then we just start, and we have a lot. I don't think we have some finals. The 85 Royals get an opening day win. 56 Redlegs blow out. The 23 Tigers blow out. The 31 Yankees win. They beat the Reds. That's 2 World Series winners there. The Angels win in 10. The Mets lose to Jackie Robinson's Brooklyn Dodgers 2-1. How about the 21 Giants? They beat the 84 Tigers. And how about the 89 A's? They get an 8-3 win. Third inning. Let's take a look right now. Every 2 innings we check the stats. Third inning. Here is Frank Menachino. You got Menachino, Burns, and Damon. Stafford still in pitching. Here's Menachino, and that's going to be a swing and a miss there, 0-1. Top of the third inning, the Oakland A's of 2001 are up. So that's going to be fouled off. Quickly, 2 strikes. Bill Stafford still in. 1-0 Yankees here in the top of the third, and that's going to be ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And that'll be a sharp hit to left field, but nothing that they can't handle, and that's going to be 1 out. You know, the size of the ballpark, the 461 feet, my goodness, when you take a look at the size of these ballparks, it's going to skew a lot of the stats as Eric Burns comes in. It's going to skew stats into the fact, oh, that's a foul ball, but underneath it, that's the Yogi Berra first pitch, and actually Skowron's going to go. It's going to be 2 outs. You always have a fielder catch it instead of a catcher. And here's Johnny Damon, the center fielder. It's going to skew stats, but it's going to be unique, and that's going to be ball 1. There's going to be a lot more triples. Speed gets more rewarded. You know, right now speed is just stretching, but right now that's going to be high and foul. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. The pitch, that's going to be to right field, a hard shot, and oh, what a catch! What a catch in right field. Oh, mine, we go to the bottom of the third. The score, 1-0. Taking a look at that, that last out. 3 out of, look at that catch. Right there, 3 stars. And that was Johnny Damon lining out. What a catch in right field. That's, you know, defensively, if you can limit the amount of runs, those catches stop rallies that can happen. Elmer Vallow, the DH, he'll be up. He's batting 9th, his first at-bat of the year. And Mulder again, that'll be fouled off, 0-1. You know, very early on, a lot of times baseball's about stats. And opening day, you don't have stats, as it's 0-2. So you talk about teams and the makeup. The New York Yankees lost the World Series in real life, but they're a solid team. Many people feel this was better, and if they would have blown out the Pirates in 4 games, then that would have been big. That last game was big. It'll be ball 1. That was a huge upset when they lost. The pitch, it'll be inside, 2-2. Bottom of the third inning, nobody out. Elmer Vallow is up. The last batter to be up in this game for the first. That'll be second to first, 1 out. 4-3, it is Menachino to Giambi. 1-0 New York. Bottom of the third inning, we go to the second part of the lineup. Richardson, Skowron, and Maris. And that's going to be inside, ball 1. So the 1960 Yankees, very solid up and down, good pitching. When you have 4-man rotations like in this league, that's going to help. 0-1 is Richardson. A lot of people are 0-1. It's going to be 3-0. There's only Berra and Kubek with hits. Nobody has walked. The 3-0, it'll be 3-1. 3-1 with an out, bottom of the third inning. Mulder, and it'll be a strike. 3-2 with an out. The pitch now. That'll be on the ground. It'll be short to first. That's going to be 2 outs. 2 outs, and here's Bill Skowron. Bill Skowron 0-1 today. And Mulder, and that's going to be inside, ball 1. So, yeah, versus Mulder, he's only had 1 at-bat in the whole season. So 41 pitches now for Mulder, and that's going to be a strike. Mulder now, they're going to go with their pitchers a lot here, and that's going to be fouled off. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Bottom of the third inning, 2 outs. The pitch for Mulder, and that's going to be low ball 2. 2-2 with 2 outs. 1-0 Yankees. A 2-out RBI, and that's going to be a base hit. 2-out Lightning is striking. And Skowron will get a single here with 2 outs in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Roger Maris, he's 0 for 1 today. And Mulder's going to go inside ball 1. Bottom of the 3rd inning. Wow, and you go there, it's going to be fouled off. You know, opening day, your aces, sometimes it's like soccer scores. You score 1 or 2-0, you think you can win the game. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. They throw to first, and he's safe. Oh, he goes back. The pitch again. That'll be high in the right field. Underneath, and they get the out. That's going to be 3 outs. At the end of the 3rd inning, the score, New York 1, Oakland 0. We go to the 4th inning. Tejada, Giambi, and Chavez. Tejada is 0 for 1 today. And Bill Stafford looking all right. Top of the 4th inning. Here's Stafford. And that's going to be first pitch to left field. Underneath. And that's going to be caught 1 out. I mean, Yogi Berra's hit was that clutch. Here's Jason Giambi, the first baseman. He's 0 for 1. Giambi, and that's going to be a strike. 0-1 with 1 out. The pitch. And that's going to be opposite field if it's fair, and it is foul. 0-2 with 1 out. Bill Stafford pitching here. And that's going to be ball 1 outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Giambi, and that's going to be high, ball 2. Oh, so close. Look at this 69 Mets up 6-0. I mean, you never know there. You take 1 out of 2. That's to left field, and foul again. 2-2 with 1 out. As Stafford working here in the 4th inning, and that's going to be a ball 3-2. The A's want base runners, especially Chavez and Hernandez coming up. That'll be to right field, and a base hit. It'll go fair. Will he go to second? And they're going to go to second. He's going to try, and he will be in there for a stand-up double. So Jason Giambi gets on second with 1 out. And here's Eric Chavez, 0 for 1. Eric Chavez, you can see the spray. He does hit to the shortstop. Well, he hit to the shortstop last time. And that's going to be right there, 1-0. So Chavez and Hernandez. Chavez 0 for 1, and it'll be 2-0. So Stafford's got to get to work. He was in a groove. It's going to be a strike, 2-1. It was in the zone, 2-1. That's going to be fouled off. 2 balls, 2 strikes with 1 out. 3-2 with an out, top of the 4th inning. The pitch. That's going to be opposite field, and oh, what a catch again! This outfield has made 2 really good catches. 1 in right field and 1 in left. That's one of their strengths. 1-0 here, top of the 4th inning. Here's Hernandez, 1 for 1. And that'll be on the ground. Could be the end of the inning. Kubek to first. And wow, I never want to see that end of that again. So anyway, we go to the bottom of the 4th inning. The score, New York 1, the A's 0. Bottom of the 4th inning, you got Mantle, Berra, and McDougal. Mantle is 0 for 1 today. He launches it. He really does. Mulder again coming in. And that's going to be a strike. Only 1 mistake for Mulder, really. That was the Yogi Berra RBI. He'll see him second in this inning. And that's going to be fouled off 0-2. Yogi Berra, you'll see him second, but Mickey Mantle now. You got to be careful with Mantle. It'll be third. You can't, how should I say, relax against him. That's going to be 1 out. 1 out, bottom of the 4th. Here's Yogi. The only RBI, he's 1 for 1, has an RBI. Looks good. Look at his career numbers up to this point, 288. As a hitter, it's going to be outside ball 1. Yogi Berra also played left field. The home run by Mazeroski went over him. It'll be 2-0 to Berra. Mulder being careful. To Berra, it's now 3-0. This one will be a strike right down the middle. The Cleveland Indians said, no, it isn't. They just walk them. It's an intentional walk. I guess with McDougal and, well, Kubek's 1 for 1. You got to be careful on him. So here's McDonald. And that'll be inside ball 1. You got to be careful because Kubek is 1 for 1, but you got Lopez and Vallo, so you can be careful. But right now, Mulder's not hitting anything. 6 in a row that are balls. The pitch now. 7 in a row. He's got to be careful right now. The pitch. And that'll be on the ground. It could be 2, 6, 4, 3, and they get a double play. At the end of 4 innings of play, the score, New York 1, Oakland nothing. Out of town in the 9th inning, we have a tied score. 66 Dodgers looking good. They're going to be very tough. Sandy Koufax in the last Creators Cup was good. Look at the Anaheim A's. The California Angels. Sorry about that. The Anaheim Angels. They're winning 12-2. The Pittsburgh Pirates have 1-0, 1952. That would be a huge shock if they beat the 81 Expos. Look at 14-0. They're saving their pitching. Dale Berra hit a grand slam. Wow, 79 Pirates. That's going to even out. They might lose 20 in a row. 72 Pirates are up. The 87 Blue Jays are there. Look at the 07 Rockies are up 6-3, the World Series team. The 03 Cubs are looking good. Look at the 1935 Braves. They're a terrible team, and they're winning in the 5th inning. 6-0. The 6-0. The Mets is 69. That's pretty good. Tigers winning. Look at the Pirates in 1960. You know, a lot of close games here. Bottom of the 5th inning, a no-hitter right now for the Pirates in 1938. Oh, 1971 Pirates in the bottom of the 4th. Randy Johnson having trouble on opening day. 3rd inning, the 71 Orioles no hitting right now. Bottom of the 3rd, there's no hits in the White Sox and the the White Sox and the Rangers right there. Nobody's got a hit. Later on in the game. But anyway, we got some finals. The 29 A's win. And that's about it. The 82 Brewers starting off really well. And we all know about the rest of the games. So top of the 5th inning, it's going to be Long, Ortiz, and Menachino. So same pitcher coming in. That's going to be a ball down low. Bill Stafford here in the top of the 5th inning. So Stafford, and that's going to be 2-0. Both Stafford and Mulder are throwing a lot more balls now than they were before. That's going to be a swing and a miss, 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike. And Berra's the catcher. It's going to be ball 3. 3-1 for Stafford. A swing and a miss there, 3-2. So a full count to Terrence Long, who's 1 for 1 today. Stafford doesn't want him on, but nobody out. It's 1-0 Yankees. And he struck him out. That's a called 3rd strike. And that's going to be 1 out, top of the 5th inning. That was right there in the zone. Here's Jose Ortiz. 0 for 1 today. Ortiz, that's going to be high in the right field. And caught 2 outs. Top of the 5th inning, 2 outs. And Frank Menachino, 0 for 1. Look at the Giants are very good at what they do. Right now they're winning 3-0. And that's going to be ball 1. Top of the 5th inning, Menachino. And that'll be fouled off. 1 ball, 1 strike. The New York Yankees right now. There's some Oakland A's fans here. They were the world champions. They sifted through that maze last year and absolutely was very good. That's going to be the right field, and it's going to go foul, 2-2. 2-2 with 2 outs. That was incredible what they did, and then they went all the way, and they beat the 04 Red Sox. 3-2 with 2 outs. Every bulb in that scoreboard is lit except for the bases. That'll go right to second. Second to first, that's going to be an out, and that'll be 3 outs. Bottom of the 5th inning, New York. Yogi Berra's RBI is still the only difference. It's 1-0. Bottom of the 5th inning, Tony Kubek. He's 1 for 1 today. 3 Yankees have a hit, Skowron, Berra, and Kubek. I can't believe the 79 Pirates are winning 14-0. You get that on opening day, and it's going to be ball 1. So Mulder and Kubek, and that's going to be 2-0. Mark Mulder, again, starting with people who've got hits, and he is really pitching away. He's almost intentionally walking, and that's going to be 3-1. So he's forcing Kubek here. The pitch, and that's going to be high in the left field, and it'll be foul. 3-2 with nobody out. That's going to be shot, and that's going to be foul. 3 balls, 2 strikes, nobody out. A shot up the middle on a base hit. So there we go. Bottom of the 5th inning. So right now Kubek is 2 for 2. He's like Yogi Berra, hitting 1,000. Lopez now. He's the only one hitting 1,000. Here's Hector Lopez, the left fielder. And it's going to be 1-0. 1 on, nobody out. Bottom of the 5th inning. New York trying to get more runs. On the ground. Mulder, he goes to second, and he throws it away. It's going to be 2 on with nobody out. This could be a big thing because if New York extends it, my goodness, if they extend it. Whew. Bottom of the 5th inning, here's Vallow. And this is big. And that's going to be 1 ball right there. Oh, we want to turn it up a little bit. Here's Hector Vallow. And that'll be fouled off. 1-1. Bottom of the 5th inning, 1-0. Wow. And that's going to be strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Nobody out, 2 on. Elmer Vallow, the 0 for 1 today, swung and he missed, and that's going to be 1 out. Mulder gets 1, and that was big because nobody in sacrifice position now. Here's Richardson, 0 for 2 today. And that's going to be a strike there, 0-1. So Bobby Richardson at second base. You throw it down, it's going to be a low 1-1. Mark Mulder, he's going to be pitching 30 more times this year. We're going to have 20-game winners, a lot of 20-game winners this year with 4-man rotation. The pitch, and that's going to be low, 2-2 with 1 out. 2-2. That's going to be to the opposite field, underneath, and that's going to be caught, 2 outs. Bottom of the 5th. And here's Bill Skowron, 1 for 2 today, hitting .500. Mark Mulder now. And that's going to be ball 1 outside. Bottom of the 5th inning. Incredible. Inside 2-0. He's careful, but you got to be, can't put yourself in a big pinch. That'll be on the ground. And a base hitter, they're going to score one. Let's see. They're going to throw it home. And it'll be, what is it? It's 2-0, maybe. I don't know. What is it? This is a terrible angle. And he goes, it's 2-0. It's 2-0 in the bottom of the 5th inning. They end up scoring. Roger Maris now 0 for 2. So Skowron gets an RBI. 2-0 Yankees. The pitch, and that's going to be fouled off. So bottom of the 5th inning, 2-0 New York. Skowron and Berra with RBIs. Maris 0 for 2. And that's going to be the opposite field and foul. The 0-2 with 2 outs. Mulder's going to play around with the strike zone. You know that. And it's going to be ball 1. Oh, so close. And he's got to be careful. He's got to go after that, and he does. But they'll go to first. That'll end the inning. New York adds on. I'm not going to say it's insurance. We go to the 6th, 2-0. 2 errors for Oakland. I'm going to have to see where the 2 errors came from. Let's see the game log. And the last inning, throwing error, okay. So the throwing error scores. And he reached on an error by, the Hector Lopez. Okay, and that was Tony Kubek the second. So 2 errors there. So I kind of missed that one maybe. It's early on though. So Burns, Damon, and Tejada. Burns is 0 for 1. Stafford still pitching. And that's going to be inside ball 1, top of the 6th inning. Stafford now, and that's going to be 1-1. It's a swing and a miss there. Bottom of the 6th. And it's going to be low 2-1. 6th inning, top of the 6th, 2-0 Yankees. A strike there, 2-2, nobody out. Stafford moving. And ball 3, 3-2. Eric Burns needs to get on, and he knows it. Struck him out, he choked. That one was right down the middle, it's going to be 1 out. Oh yeah, right there. He read it wrong. Here's Johnny Damon now. Top of the 6th inning, 1 out, down 2-0. 162 games, and that's going to be a strike for all these teams. This is game 1, but you get to see the makeup of a team. This is a tough series for Oakland. That's going to be over to left field and foul. Quickly 2 strikes to Johnny Damon. Now Damon is 0 for 2. The leadoff hitter, the 3rd time through the lineup. Damon to center field. This one is nearing the wall, and it's going to hit the ground, and Johnny Damon's going to run. Let's see how far he goes into second base. And Johnny Damon gets a double here with 1 out here in the top of the 6th. The 4th base hit for the Oakland A's. And this is right now the 4th base hit here. The Yankees in 1960, top of the 6th inning. Tejada now. Tejada, and that's going to be a strike. So Mikhail Tejada, 0 for 2 today. He's got a man on second with 1 out. It's going to be 0-2 with an out. Bill Stafford, 81. This is the 82nd pitch. Did he go? No, he didn't. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And that's going to be ball 2. 2-2 with 1 out. Struck him out, looking again, and that's going to be 2 outs. That's his 2nd strikeout looking of the inning, and that's so frustrating. It was close, but he should have swung. And now we got Jason Giambi. 1 for 2 today. And that's going to be inside, curveball 1-0. 1 ball, no strikes. And that's going to be 2-0. So he's working the count, Bill Stafford. High into right field, it's going to curve, and it'll go foul. 2 balls and a strike. 3-1 with 2 outs, top of the 6th inning. And that'll be fouled there, 3-2. 3-2 with 2 outs, top of the 6th, the pitch. And he walked him, so 2 will be on with 2 outs. Here in the top of the 6th, that was a good walk. Giambi was 1 for 2 today, now he has a walk. Eric Chavez 0 for 2, and he struck out once today. Big at bat. So 0 for 2 today. Here we go. Top of the 6th, 2 outs, 2 on. Bill Stafford. And that's going to be a strike. Strike 1. Top of the 6th inning. It's time for Chavez to see if he can do something. Low, 1 ball, 1 strike. Top of the 6th, 2 on, 2 outs. The pitch. And a swing and a miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. The pitch. And it's going to be 2-2. Three balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. This is very big. They could load the bases up with a walk. The 3-2. That's going to be fouled off, and yes, fouled. 3-2 with 2 outs. That's going to be fouled off again. 3-2, 2 outs. Top of the 6th inning. The pitch. On the ground to third. They pick it up, they throw to first, and they get the out. They get out of the inning. We go to the bottom of the 6th inning. It's New York 2 and Oakland nothing. So you got Mantle, Berra, and McDougald. And here's Mark Boulder still going in. Here's Mickey Mantle. Mantle, high, and foul. So the first pitch strike. This is big here in the bottom of the 6th. Oh, this is deep to left field. Mickey Mantle's going to have an opening day hit. It's going to hit the wall. And they're going to go through this. We see the siding of the wall. This is a little bit of a glitch. They're going to throw in the third. And he is safe. He's got a triple. Oh, what a strong hit. At 4:57, you're getting triples. You're going to see a lot more triples this year. You're going to see very interesting modern-day players hitting a lot of triples and getting to use their speed. But oh yeah, that's huge. We go to the bottom of the 6th, sacrifice position for Mantle. Here's Berra, 1-for-1 with a walk. Mulder, it's hurting him. And that's going to be a ball inside, 1-0. Berra, McDougald, and Kubek. And that's going to be 1-1. Mantle on third, nobody out. Mulder, and that'll be a base hit. Berra's second RBI, it's 3-0. 3-0, Berra gets a single. And Mulder is hurting a little bit. Here in the bottom of the 6th inning, here's McDougald. McDougald now, bottom of the 6th. And that's going to be fouled off, 0-1. So McDougald 0-for-2. Berra got the hit when he needed to. His second RBI of the day, maybe MVP of this game, 1-1. Bottom of the 6th inning. The pitch. And that's going to be fouled off. 1 ball, 2 strikes, bottom of the 6th. McDougald 0-for-2 today. And fouled it off again. Well, Mulder started off well, but then he had one that he didn't want. It's going to be 2-2. That's the solidness of this lineup. Even though it doesn't look, it struck him out. And that's going to be 1 out. Double play clause in effect. That means any pitch could result in a double play to end the inning. And that's going to be on the ground and foul. So probably hit his leg. 2-for-2 is Kubek. And it's going to be ball 1. So Kubek and Berra both hitting 1,000. It looks like very spotty lineup, but really it is solid. A swing and a miss, 1-2, 1 out, bottom of the 6th. Mulder, and inside ball 2. 2-2, 1 out. And Berra at first. That's going to be on the ground. Let's see. 4, 6, and they only get 1. 2 outs. So Kubek is first. Fielder's choice. 1-0. Here's Lopez 0-for-2. And Lopez, that's going to be 1-0. So Mulder again, it'll be 2-0. So Hector Lopez 0-for-2 today. And that'll be 3-0. Mulder doesn't want to walk. Kubek is on first, 2 outs. High pop fly. It's going to curve. Foul. 3-1. It'll be 3-2. He'll be off. He is off. They throw to first, try and get him there. And he didn't get him. Oh, sometimes you can do that. They're going to be off, and then you pick them off. You're like, oh, crud. Walked them. 2-out Lightning, they get another run. We might be able to call this. Elmer Vallow, 0 for 2. Not the walk that Mulder wanted. It's going to be a ball. 0 for 1 today. 0 for 2. And it'll be 2-0. 3-0 Yankees. Mulder. That's going to be high to center field. Underneath, and the catch is made. It started off with a Mantle triple. Berra with the base hit to score, and the score is New York 3 and Oakland nothing. Top of the 7th inning, Hernandez, Long, and Ortiz. And right now, Stafford going maybe a complete game. It's going to be 1-0. Bill Stafford. And a swing and a miss there. 1 ball, 1 strike. Top of the 7th inning. We all know when you're down big, it's got to be first batter. They got a Mantle in center field. And Mantle with the catch, 1 out. So Terrence Long, 1 for 2. They know they need to get on. So right now Stafford looking good. That's going to be high ball 1. So 1 for 2 today. And that's going to be outside ball 2. Got to be careful with him. Yeah, he struck out once. 3-0. So Stafford now. Take a look at some of the scores. Some surprises. Ball 4 though. And he goes to first. Look at the green on the field. He got double play written all over Jose Ortiz. So here we go, 0 for 2 today. Stafford, low ball 1. You don't want to throw, you don't want to walk him. You actually want him to hit. You got Ortiz, Menachino, and Burns, 0 for 6 combined. And that's going to be to center field and a base hit. 2 on, they're going to go to third. And it's going to be first and third with 1 out. So Oakland could get a run in. Frank Menachino, 0 for 2. Double play written all over this. 1 out. Stafford now. Did he go? No, he didn't. Ball 1. So walk and a hit. 1 out. Top of the 7th inning. 2 on. The pitch. Swing and a miss there. 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out. Menachino 0 for 2. Hard hit foul. And now there's 2 strikes. Big part of this game. Menachino, and that's going to be a ball 2-2. The Oakland A's trying to repeat as Creators Cup champions. 3-2 with an out. Top of the 7th inning, and they're forcing him to hit it. He wants to have a fly ball. They want to cut it by at least 1. That's going to be a shot to left field. Is it going to be fair? It's going to be foul. 3 balls, 2 strikes with an out. Shot. Will it hit the ground? It will be, I believe, caught. That was a terrible angle. They throw home off the tag. He comes home. It's going to be 3-1. 3-1 here in the top of the 7th inning. And now Robin Jennings. Jennings with 2 outs. And Ortiz at first, so they get 1. Top of the 7th inning. And it's going to be ball 1. Oh. Stafford now. That's going to be a shot to right field. Deep, but caught. The Oakland A's get 1. Top of the 7th. It is the stretch. Oh, the 81 Expos pulled it out against the Pirates. A tough defeat. Opening day, you want that confidence. The 80 Phillies won. That was a big one. The 69 Mets won. That's a surprise. 72 Pirates won. The 87 Blue Jays came back. Look at the Pirates at 79, 15-0. That's a shocker. The 41 Brooklyn Dodgers, 5-4-11. 66 Dodgers, they're a very good team. 50 Red Sox ended up beating the 42 Phillies. And the rest, you know the rest. We went over them. Bottom of the 7th inning, Bobby Richardson against Mulder. And that's going to be to right field. Underneath and foul. Yankee Stadium, beautiful Yankee Stadium here. It's Mulder. Goes in, a swing and a miss. No more pitch counts or anything. There are no injuries. That would suck if they get to the World Series and 2 or 3 people get injured. There are suspensions, though. There are fights in this league. To left field, and that's going to be foul. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Struck him out, and that's going to be 1 out, bottom of the 7th inning. That was Richardson. He's 0 for 4. Not a good opening day. Here's Bill Skowron. 2 for 3 with an RBI. Skowron will foul it off. Mulder here in the bottom of the 7th inning. So Mulder looking good. It's going to be away, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. And it's going to be 2-1 with 1 out. It's 1970s rules for pitchers who throw until you're tired. 3-1. Skowron 2 for 3 today. And a swing and a miss there. 3-2 with an out. Walked him. Well, I mean, if New York gets back that run they gave up, here's Roger Maris 0 for 3. They give up that run. They'll be 1-0, then that's what New York wants to do, keep that 3-run buffer. On the ground, could be 2, 4 to 3. They only get 1 out, 2 outs now. So Menachino, they say really good, let's see. A 5-star play for Menachino. When it's 5 stars, that means it's a base hit for anybody else. Their defense is very strong. A lot of those 5-star plays, they're going to get. So here is bottom of the 7th, 2 outs. Skowron is second. And that's going to be a strike outside. Bottom of the 7th with 2 outs. Mantle is 1 for 3 today. He scored a run himself. A swing and a miss there, 0-2. 2 outs. Jim Messier is now the pitcher. Jim Messier is in. He's now the pitcher, bottom of the 7th, 2 outs. New pitcher, it's Jim Messier. Messier goes at Mantle and he fouls it away. They wanted to switch it up. Mantle was 1 for 3 and getting hot. He had a triple last time. I think it's a good switch. Bottom of the 7th, Messier is in, the 1-2. 2-2. Playing around with it. Oh, very close. The 2-2. That's going to be a shot to center field. Underneath. And they'll come in and make the catch. The end of 7 innings, the score, New York 3 and Oakland 1. Top of the 8th inning here. Very, very good game. Top of the 8th. You have Johnny Damon, Tejada, and Giambi. As Stafford is in. Stafford now still in. Messier is the new pitcher for Oakland, and that's going to be a strike. Johnny Damon is 1 for 3. Got Damon, Tejada, and Jason Giambi. The pitch here, it's going to be low, 1-1. So you're going to have the computer shifting everything. Johnny Damon now 1 for 3. That's going to be a shot opposite field and foul. Hits the fence. 1 ball, 2 strike. Nobody out. The pitch. Struck him out. No, it's ball 2. 2-2. Top of the 8th inning. 3-1 New York leading Oakland. Oakland trying to get a win here. And it's going to be 3 balls, 2 strikes. Top of the 8th. Johnny Damon 1 for 3. Hits it to left center field. He pulled that. It's going to go to the gap. And Johnny Damon will go at least to first. And we get the shot of that. Damon around second. And Johnny Damon will go to second and stay there. Damon, the 2001 defending champions. Now the question is, when will they get a new pitcher? Stafford is still in. Here's Tejada. Tejada on the ground. They're going to move Damon to third. And the first pitch is going to be an out, 1 out. They're looking for an inning. Oh, look, they're doing the wave. They're doing the wave. The fans are. Stafford is still in. He walked in the 6th inning, Jason Giambi. The last plate appearance, he's 1 for 2 with a walk. Jason Giambi, a big at-bat, trying to get that one in. Sacrifice position, ball 1. Damon is at third. He's ready to be sacrificed in. It's going to be ball 2. 2-0 with 1 out. The pitch. It'll be 3-0. Bill Stafford. Oh, 4-0. It's going to be first and third. That might be the hook for Stafford. You get that feeling. And it is. Bobby Shantz will come in. First and third with 1 out. Against Eric Chavez, who's 0 for 3 today with a strikeout. Shantz. Bobby Shantz. The pitch, and it's going to be a curveball low, 0-1. 0-1 with 1 out, Bobby Shantz. The pitch. High and deep to right field. It's at least maybe going to get a sacrifice. It's way back. It's gone. It's 4-3. The Oakland A's have taken the lead on an Eric Chavez home run off of Bobby Shantz. Oh, what a play. Oh, my goodness. Eric Chavez has put Oakland up. Oh, what a mistake that was. And you see them as they go in. Oh, what a play. And Bobby Shantz, what trouble that was. Look at this. Good night. Look at the right field line, and it goes in there. And it's 4-3, and this is how they won it last year. They wore you down like a professional boxer. And last year, it was like boxing. You wear them down, they get them down, you find out the pitchers, and you win them at the end. So many games like that. Here's Ramon Hernandez, 1 for 3 with an out. Wow, Shantz has, psychologically now, the bases are empty, 1-0. He's got to come over this on the ground. They pick it up. That's going to be 4-3, and that's 2 outs. Richardson easily throws to Skowron. And here's Long, 1 for 2. It's 4-3. Top of the 8th. And the pitch here, it's going to be low outside, ball 1. So Bobby Shantz will be in. Shantz, and that's going to be 2-0. 2 outs. And that'll be 2-1. Terrence Long, 1 for 2. He's swinging a miss there, 2-2, 2 outs. To Terrence Long, nobody on. Long to the opposite field. And underneath, they're going to catch it. We go to the bottom of the 8th inning. It's the Oakland A's 4 and the New York Yankees 3. Oh, my goodness. So Jason Isringhausen will be in. Isringhausen against Yogi Berra, 2 for 2. Messier was just in for a little bit. Isringhausen might go for the save here. Isringhausen is also a former, I believe, starter. And that's going to be low ball 1. So Yogi Berra, 2 for 2. They're staying away. It's 4-3 A's now. And it's going to be 2-0. Bottom of the 8th inning. The A's lead the Yankees. A swing and a miss. He'll foul it off his foot. 2 balls and a strike to Yogi. High and deep to right field. Are they going to tie this thing up? They're going back. It's gone. We're tied up. It's 4-4. My goodness, that's Yogi Berra, and something about relievers. Something about relievers in the first batter they face. And Yogi Berra has tied it at 4. Yogi with a home run. And here's Gil McDougald, third base. He's 0 for 3 today. We're tied at 4. And that's going to be a curveball, 1-0. We did pick one of the most exciting games here today. And it'll be ball 2. While Isringhausen having trouble here. Wrong decision, right with Messier, wrong with Isringhausen. McDougald 0 for 3 today. That'll be a shot to left field. I forgot to check the home run stats of the Yogi Berra home run. Here's Kubek, who's 2 for 3. And Kubek, it's going to be low for a strike. Oh. So Isringhausen starting to get his groove on a little too late. And that's going to be a shot and a base hit. So that's going to be Kubek at first. With 1 out, bottom of the 8th inning. 4-4 the Yankees. And the A's are tied. Here's Hector Lopez. And Lopez, that'll be fouled off. 0-1 with 1 out, bottom of the 8th inning. And 1-1 with 1 out. Wow, I'll tell you what. Different, isn't it? A bunt! They're going to bunt him to second. They pick it up, they throw to second, they get the out, they throw to first, they got both. Oh my goodness. And that ends the inning. We go to the 9th. It's 4-4. 9th inning, you got Ortiz, Menachino, and Jennings. Ortiz, Menachinos, and Jennings. And here's Ortiz. He's 1 for 3 today. Bobby Shantz gave up the home run, and he's all right. So here they go outside. It's going to be ball 1. 1-0. And here's the pitch. That's going to be high, pop fly, and 1 out. 1 out, top of the 9th inning. You got Menachino, who's 0 for 2 today, but he has an RBI off his sacrifice, and then Jennings. So Shantz pitching now, and that'll be hit foul, 0-1. Top of the 9th inning, 4-4. What a game. Really, and it'll be 1-1. He didn't go. Shantz. That'll be fouled backwards. And 1 ball, 2 strikes with an out for Bobby Shantz. That'll be fouled again. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Bobby Shantz against Frank Menachino. And it'll be knuckle 2-2 with an out, top of the 9th inning. The pitch, and low ball 3. 3-2. We're going to try and get most teams, if we can. Chance to Menachino. And that's going to be a base hit. I like the Legend Sports Universe. Whenever he tried to get all the teams, we want to get the best matchups. But sometimes there's a base hit, Menachino. And Olmedo signs the pinch hitter. His first Creators Cup appearance. First game of the year. So Shantz now. And that's going to be a strike, 0-1. We have the runner on base in the extra innings to help the older teams with the load because they're facing a lot more pitchers. But in the playoffs, too bad. That's going to be fouled off. The 0-2 with 1 out. And it's going to be 1 ball, 2 strikes. Top of the 9th inning. And struck him out, and that's going to be 2 outs. 1 on, and here's Johnny Damon, 2 for 4. He scored a run. He has Menachino at first. Can they get out and go to the bottom of the 9th? That's going to be to left field. And it'll go foul. 0-1 with 2 outs. Johnny Damon, oh, they throw to first, he's safe. 0-1 with 2 outs here. Chance to Damon, and that's going to be ball 1. 1-1, 2 outs, top of the 9th. 2-1. Top of the 9th inning, Oakland 4-4, and that's going to be, oh, fouled off, not caught. The 2-2 with 2 outs. That's the opposite field, to left field, way back, and caught. We go to the bottom of the 9th. New York can win it. It's 4-4. What a game. What a game. It's a long game, but that's all right. Out-of-town scoreboard. Here are the different ones. We can see any trends. The 0-2 Pirates were expected to win 106 games. Right now, they're leading Cincinnati. Go to the 51 Giants, up 13-0. Sometimes you quit and save your pitching. The Orioles lose 2-1, and the Pirates in 1960, a big one there. The Yankees beat the Mets 4-0. Here's the Pirates winning 5-1. That's a final. We got a lot of finals. The Senators winning over the 38 Pirates. They're a picked team, not an underdog. Oh, we had the Expos. That was a tough game. And from there are the other ones we went over if you're just joining. Bottom of the 9th inning, you got Vallow, Richardson, and Skowron. Here's Vallow, and that's going to be a strike down low. Bottom of the 9th inning, Elmer Vallow. Can he win it for New York? And it'll be fouled off. Isringhausen is still pitching. The 0-2 to Vallow. And that'll be a little looper on the ground. Isringhausen, the first one out. So here's Richardson, 0 for 4 today. He struck out twice. He doesn't want the hat trick. And that's going to be a strike. You don't want a hat trick. That was in the corner. Isringhausen, he gave up a home run to Yogi Berra. And that's going to be to right field underneath. And going towards the seats, it'll be foul in the seats. The 0-2 with 1 out. Isringhausen looking good here in the groove. That's the thing about baseball. It's a game of moments. At any moment, it can change. On the ground. Second. The first. They get the out. 2 outs. Bottom of the 9th. 2 outs. Skowron is 2 for 3 today with a walk. And that's going to be a shot and a base hit. So Skowron will go 3 for 4 on opening day. Extra innings, you put a runner on to save the pitching and to speed it up. In the playoffs, we take it off. And that's going to be a strike down low. Bottom of the 9th inning, 1 strike, 2 outs. Here's Roger Maris, 0 for 4. And it's going to be a ball 1-1. 2 outs, bottom of the 9th. It is Isringhausen. It'll be a strike, 1-2, 2 outs. The pitch. And low ball 2. 2-2, 2 outs, bottom of the 9th. Struck him out, and that's it. We go to the 10th, and we're going to see the runner on. Why? Because of the game and the pitching. Speed it up, but we go to the 10th, 4-4. 10th inning, and starting on second will be Johnny Damon. And here is Miguel Tejada, 0 for 4. That's a hard shot to left field by Tejada. This one is off the wall. 1 run is going to score. Tejada will go. It's going to be 5-4. And he is safe. Tejada has taken the lead here in the top of the 10th. First pitch. First pitch. And here's Giambi now. They want to try and get another one in. So here we go. And that's going to be outside, ball 1. Oh, no, he walks him. So first and second here in the top of the 10th are playing all or nothing. Here's Eric Chavez, 1 for 4 today with 3 RBI. So this is how they do it. It's going to be a wild pitch at second and third. Second and third, Yogi Berra. Oh, it is a pass ball, not a wild pitch. So a disaster here. Tejada at third, Giambi at second. Tejada, they could double sacrifice, make 7-4. And a swing and a miss there, 1-1. Here in the top of the 10th. That'll be a shot and a base hit. One is going to score. They might score 2. Let's see. They're going to throw. And it'll go home, and it is safe at 7-4. 7-4 now. Bobby Shantz now. They might just have him. They walk him. And now here's Art Dittmer. He comes in. You got Chavez and Hernandez. Terrence Long, 1 for 3 today. 5 RBI for Eric Chavez. 5 of the 7. And it's going to be outside ball. Huge. Terrence Long, left field, 1 for 3. And low ball 2, 2-0. An extra inning that they would like to forget. 3-0. Top of the 10th inning. Dittmer. And that's going to be a strike, 3-1. 3 balls in a strike. That's going to be on the ground. Could be around the horn. 5-4-3. They get 2 outs. And here's Jose Ortiz, 1 for 4. The DH. And a swing and a miss there, 0-1. Now it's not over. New York starts with the runner on, and that's big. Always gives you hope. The 0-2 with 2 outs, top of the 10th inning. And it's going to be a ball low. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Struck him out, but we go to the bottom of the 10th inning. The score, Oakland 7 and New York 4. Mickey Mantle is 1 for 4 today. He is 1 for 4. You got Mantle, Berra, and McDougald. They start out with Maris on second. So Isringhausen will pick up the win if he can do this. Big inning for Isringhausen. The first pitch, and he fouled it off. So 1 strike, bottom of the 10th inning. 1 ball, 1 strike. So they go bottom of the 10th. 1 for 4 today is Mantle. He'll foul that off. They got to get the tying run on. That's their biggest thing. 2-2. Isringhausen, 30 pitches. He wants to end the day. Getting the win. That's going to be to left field. Will it stay fair? Curving and foul. 2-2. Bottom of the 10th inning. The 2-2. Mantle will foul it away. He's staying alive. It's so hard to get people like Mantle out. It is late in the game. 3-2. You get worried more about Mickey Mantle than Mickey Mantle gets worried about getting a hit. And it's going to be fouled off. 3-2. Nobody out. The pitch. High into center field. And it'll drop in a base hit. Mantle gets on. And it'll be first and third. The tying run is on. Here's Yogi Berra now. Oh, he can jack this. He had a home run the last time he was up. Oh, look at this. So tense, bottom of the 10th inning, Isringhausen. And it's going to be a ball outside. They might load the bases up. This thing is not even close to over, though the bottom of the lineup is the Sahara Desert with 1 oasis. Jammed him, center field. They might get 1 in. And they call him off. They get it. They throw it in. They're going to come and score, but they won't let the other guy at second. It's now 7-5. They wanted to keep that runner at first. So scoring is Roger Maris. Here's Gil McDougald. 0 for 4 today. Isringhausen now. 1 out, bottom of the 10th. And that's going to be a ball up high, 1-0. McDougald, and that's going to be fouled off. 1 ball, 1 strike. With 1 out. They throw to first, he's safe. The tying run is at the plate. McDougald 0 for 4. And a little number, it's going to be 1-2 with 1 out. Gil McDougal. Isringhausen here in an opening day classic. And that's going to be fouled off. 7-5. Tying run is McDougal. The 1-2. 2-2. A lot of hits, a lot of runs in this opening day game. The 2-2. Oh, that goes opposite field to right field. And caught. 2 outs. So now it's all up to Tony Kubek, the Oasis, and they got Floyd Bannister. He will get a save if he does this. Floyd Bannister against Tony Kubek. Here's Bannister now. And that's going to be a ball down low. Kubek, they're going to be worried to make Lopez and Fowler win the game. Kubek, and that's going to be a strike. 1-1. Kubek wearing number 1. The shortstop. That's going to be to left field, and this could be it, and it is it, and the Oakland A's have taken it 7-5. They were down 3-1 in the 8th inning, and they hit a 3-run home run by Eric Chavez, who had 5 RBIs. And all the players come out and shake hands. A 7-5 win. Oh, wow. What a game. And that is it. Wow, they had absolutely no hope. But Chavez hit the 3-run home run, and that's the thing that propelled them to a 4-3 lead. And 4-4 as Berra tied it up. And that was it. So, New York and Oakland, I'll tell you what right now, what a game. This is how Oakland did it all last year. Now, not every game was like this, but a lot of the playoff games were. But as you can see, Stafford and Chance, Dittmer, Bannister with the save. Oh, yeah, that is very big. As the Oakland A's win 7-5 in 10. Opening day. So right there, we're going to save it, look at all the scores, and then go from there, the post-game show. So let's take a look. Dale Bear was 3 for 5, 2 home runs, 5 RBI. Pipagrass for the Yankees and a 4-0 win versus Seattle. And Andy Dirks for Detroit, 4 for 4, 4 RBIs. And a winner against the 0-1 Giants. Let's take a look at all the scores. The A's beat the Expos 8-3. They're now 1-0. The Giants 4-2 over the 84 Tigers. The Royals lose to the Phillies 4-2. We know that. 10-2, the Redlegs beat the Rangers. 11-2, the Tigers had 10 in the 6th. And that was a disaster for the Giants. 6-5, the Angels beat the Dodgers. They had 3 errors. That was 10 innings. The Angels ended up winning. The Dodgers beat the 88 Mets. The Yankees beat the Reds. The Philadelphia A's beat the Brooklyn Robins. The Royals beat the Blue Jays 5-1. The Brewers 4-2 over the Phillies. The Dodgers 4-0 there. The Dodgers in 11 innings 5-4. 5-1 the Red Sox over the Phillies. The Anaheim Angels 12-2. And the Expos 2-1 in the bottom of the 9th inning. Wow, the highlight reel there, and the Pirates and the Montreal Expos. They go to the 9th inning. At the very bottom of the 9th inning, you take a look at the hits and Catfish right here. Medic, they end up walking. Nobody out, 2 strikes here. They get a little blooper, and this is 1 out. 1 out, 1 on, 1 strike, and this was high pop fly. Oh, this kind of loss hurts. You need every win. 2 outs, 1-0, and taking a look, that is to left field. That hurt there, as with 2 outs, they went in a mostly empty Olympic Stadium, and they tied it up at 1. Then that was Cromartie, the save. And then right here, that was on the ground, caught. They go to first, and he's safe. He beat it out. Oh, my goodness. And this one won it. This one won it right there in the final. 2-1 as they all race onto the field. They almost lost. You know, when you play those underdog teams, every time an underdog team wins, that's very big. 2-1, but right there. The 72 Pirates win, the 79 Pirates win. The Nationals won 12-2. The Pirates blew out the Astros late. The Pirates beat the Dodgers 3-2. The Phillies scored 4 in the ninth to win 4-2. The Blue Jays beat the Mets, an underdog team. The Rockies beat the 92 Pirates. The Braves, an underdog team, 3-2 winners. The 78 Tigers 4-1 over the Indians. The Mets 1-0 over the Orioles. The Royals win. The Pirates' 60 win. The Yankees beat the Mets in the Subway Series. The game we saw, 7-5. Oakland beat the Yankees, a heck of a game. The Senators beat the Pirates. The Rangers won 8-7. What a game that was over the Red Sox. The defending champions, well, the defending runners-up lose. The Giants, 7-2 there. The Pirates, 5-1. Doc Ellis gets the win, 5 in the third. The Yankees beat the Orioles. The Indians beat the Mariners. The 0-2 Pirates beat the Reds. You look at their pitching. There we go. 3 innings by Doheny. And Tannehill, there you go. That's what does it. He only gave up 1 hit. Tannehill gave up a little bit. Jose Rio with the loss. But the Pirates, 4-3, the win. So, 2-run home run, Hannes Ragnar in the bottom of the 7th inning. The Braves, 3-0 over the Rangers. The Giants of 08, 7-4. The Giants, 15-1 over the 62 Giants. The Astros, 4-2. The Dodgers, 8-1. The 77 Dodgers, they win 3-2. The White Sox in 12, 6-5 over the 63 Dodgers. A great game. The Yankees beat the Pilots, and the Astros beat the Dodgers there. Taking a look quickly at the standings. Right there, the White Sox, opening day winners. Looking at divisions, really you're not getting too much out of this. The A's, are there any ones where they all won or all lost? Oh, everybody in the world's worst gamer won except for the Blue Jays. Brainiac Baseball. There we go. That's strange. He had one of the best divisions last year. But it's just the opening day. We're going to have games of the week afterwards in every slot of the playoffs. So all the game 1s and 2s. The Angels look good. The 89 A's, the rest of them, 3 winners. Mark Bozeman division. 79 Pirates, a big win there. Oh, my division. 5 winners. Only the Royals lost, but they lost by 5. All close games. The Underdogs had 2 winners. The Athletics and the Braves. Wow, very close, and then the Browns got killed. But you never know, so nobody's going 0 on 162. And the MV division, the Mets, great there. Look for everything in the Facebook page, all the stats. Look for the replays on the Facebook pages. Have a great day. And great watching, everybody. Have a great day. We'll see you later.